Hey everyone, this is Heidi St. John. I am coming home from a meeting that we just finished in Vancouver. I have a bunch of patriots who are sick and tired of watching what's happening to our great nation. I'm going to give this just a minute to populate when you guys get on. Tell me what part of our country, which is being overrun by communists and socialists and people who hate this country, tell me what part of the country that you're coming from, because I'd love to hear it. I want to read you guys a couple of things. First of all, the Biden administration has just announced sweeping new mandates that are going to affect 100 million Americans. The Biden administration, this is breaking news, so share this video far and wide. Also, you'll notice that when you share the video, Facebook will hide it. I challenge you, when you share my video, go and see how many people see it and see how many people comment on it. And I promise you it's not going to be very many, because the creeps at Facebook shadow ban this video. That's what they do to all my videos. So I'm amazed that over 750 of you on here right now. Please share this video, because I want to talk about the mandate that just came down from the criminal administration that is currently in our White House. So the Biden administration has just announced what they're calling sweeping COVID new vaccination mandates. These mandates that we have become accustomed to now for the past several months in this country, because as I said before, we are being literally run by what can only be described as a criminal enterprise. So here in Washington state, we have been under the tyrannical dictates of a tyrannical governor now for quite some time. These people are interested in nothing more than their self-interest. I want to remind the audience again that we are talking about a virus with a 99.9% survival rate. Louder for the people in the back. We are talking about a virus with a 99.9% survival rate. And for that, we are punishing Americans. We are punishing people who do not want to get vaccinated against a virus with a 99.9% survival rate. Listen, I'm not against you getting the vaccine if that's what you want to do, but these mandates are criminal on their face. We do not know what the long-term effects of these vaccines are going to be. But the Biden administration doesn't seem to care. In fact, I would love for someone to tell me if the White House is mandating their employees, because last time I checked, they weren't mandating their employees. Pfizer wasn't mandating its employees. Moderna wasn't mandating its employees. But ordinary Americans, oh, no. We're going to fire you from your job and steal your pension from you and teach your children to be discriminating against people who don't have a vaccination for a virus with a 99.9% survival rate. Let me read you something that came out of Battleground, Washington just yesterday. Heidi, Battleground High School parents are contacting me for help. Battleground High School is removing students from their classes because with security. So security is removing students from their classrooms if they have been possibly exposed to COVID. If the students are vaccinated, they are released back into the classroom. Yesterday, 30 students were put into a room and 3 were allowed to go back into their classrooms. The parents want to know, is there anything they can do legally about this discrimination? This is criminal. And if you guys aren't, I don't know how to wake you up more. This country, we're not free anymore. This isn't freedom. This is garbage. And if your kids are still in the public school system, I don't know how to warn you any better than I've already been warning you. Take your children out of the public school system. Do it right now. Do it right now. Yesterday, a friend of mine shopping at Chuck's, which is a local grocery store here in the Vancouver area. Listen to this. This happened yesterday. I'm going to read it for you. Yesterday, my friend was shopping at Chuck's, and they refused to check her out because she wasn't wearing a mask. They refused to make any public accommodation for her, nor would they let her pay outside or have anyone else ring her up while she waited outside. 12 police cars responded. 12 police cars here in Vancouver, Washington responded to a person who wasn't wearing a mask and tried to check out buying her groceries. Tell me how this is okay in the United States of America. A few people showed up in an attempt to remind the grocery store that they were breaking the public accommodation laws by discriminating against her. They were checking out other customers as long as you wore the mask beneath your chin. As long as you could show that you were at least willing to comply, then they would let you buy your groceries. But because this woman did not have a mask under her chin, they discriminated against her. This is disgusting. It's disgusting on the part of the Vancouver police. It's disgusting on the part of Battleground High School. It is disgusting on the part of a grocery store that refuses to acknowledge that a person has the right to their own bodily autonomy. This is garbage. This is happening in the United States of America. Wake up. Wake up. Shame on you, Battleground High School. Shame on you. I already pulled my kids out of your garbage indoctrination center. But if I hadn't pulled them out, I would do it right now. I'd be on my way down to the superintendent's office. This is Marxist. It's terrible. Which, by the way, Marxism is philosophy that always ends in communism. I don't know when people are going to wake up, but I'm getting hacked. I'm getting mad. And if you're not mad, you don't understand what's going on. So the Biden administration just a few minutes ago released the information, and I'll read it to you so that you guys can be as horrified as I am. I'll read it to you, coming straight from the White House. This is at whitehouse.gov. We will link back to it in the comments right now. But you guys need to understand what we're up against. All right? So this is their statement. And honestly, as we talk about what's going on, you know, for all the people who are like, well, they would never do that. Well, this is for your health. This is not about your health. This is not about your health. This is about teaching you compliance. This is about teaching you that you are not free. This is about teaching you shut up and put your mask on and don't question the narrative. Guess what? Our founding fathers questioned the narrative. They questioned the narrative as coming down from King George, and they were like, you know what? We're done with you people. We need to be done with this. This is insane. So I'm going to see if I can pull this up. My mom is driving, and I'm going to try to read this, which I just texted her. This is from the White House. Are you guys ready? Ready? Try not to throw up. Requiring now all employers with 100 employees or greater to ensure workers are vaccinated or tested weekly. The Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, otherwise known as the tyrannical organization called OSHA, is developing a rule that will require all employers with 100 or more employees to ensure their workforce is fully vaccinated or require any workers who remain unvaccinated to produce a negative test on at least a weekly basis before coming to work. OSHA will issue an emergency temporary standard. These emergency orders are garbage. Wake up. I'm getting tired of saying it. This requirement will impact over 80 million workers in the private sector for businesses with 100 plus employees. 80 million people, and the Biden administration sticks its stupid nose in the air and gives you guys the finger and says, I don't care what you think. This is what we're going to do. Never mind that the virus has a 99.9% survival rate. Never mind that they're absolutely keeping you from proven therapeutics. They're not talking about therapeutics. They're not talking about any of that stuff. Oh, no. They want you to get your butt in a chair and get vaccinated. This is garbage. Wake up. Battleground High School parents, wake up. The only thing that these people understand is money. This is what is driving this whole stupid thing. So take your children out of the schools and take them out now. Mom, you got to turn right there. But we can go down here and turn too. It's okay. We'll go around the block. Listen, you guys, this is important. Stand up and take your freedom back. If you are an employer right now and you can follow him, and you have people in your employment of over 100, the Biden administration is going to ask you to violate your conscience. That's what this comes down to. This is a violation of your conscience. You guys, please share this video, and then I'm going to encourage you again. Watch and see how many people like your video or comment on your video. I promise you it will hardly be any, because Facebook shadow bans my stuff. So share this video and say this is an announcement coming down from on high. This country is committing suicide by Democrat. That's what's happening to us right now. We are committing suicide by Democrat. And by the way, watch what else. And this is what I'm noticing is happening more and more and more. They are removing people of principle from every position of authority in this land. Firefighters, police officers, teachers, bus drivers, ferry workers. And now if you just, Vancouver Clinic, right here in Vancouver, they are firing people that work from home because they won't get vaccinated. This is garbage. This is garbage. Stand up and stand for your freedom. Take this country back. This is wrong. Please share this video. Please support my run for Congress. I am trying to run to support the people of the great state of Washington. HeidiSt.John for Congress.com. And you know what? Listen, look at these people. Stop whining and wear your mask. You wear a mask. You wear a mask. If you're afraid, stay home. I've already had the Rona. I have something called durable, lasting immunity. And I'm not going to get your vaccine. I already had the chickenpox too, and I'm not going to get your vaccine for the chickenpox. Guess why? Because I don't need it. Why is the Biden administration not talking about this stuff? You guys, something wicked this way comes. I just want you to be aware. Please share this video far and wide and join me in my fight for freedom, because that's what this is. This nation isn't free anymore.